What are you doing?
Hello again, welcome back to the channel.
This bag here is full of my bulbs. And today is bulb planting day. Somewhere in this book I have done a little plan on what I'm going to do in the first bed.
This is my very naff plan for those little planters. Didn't say I was good at art. Tulips in the middle, 40 to 45 centimetres, that's 18 inches height. The snakehead lilies sort of around the centre of those, that is 20 centimetre height, around 8 inches. And these oxali adenophilia, I don't know how you pronounce that, 5 to 10 centimetres, so that's just about 4 to 5 inches. That'll just be around the edge. I don't have many of those, so these are the teeny ones for around the edges. These are the snakehead lilies, and I've got Uncle Tom double late tulips, and I have the double Darwin hybrid sunlovers. I've just forgotten that I've already said that I'm going to add these blue spike bulbs into it, so they will go at the same height as the snakeheads. So sort of around that centre bit. Also forgot to mention, that was also a birthday present last week. Here I'm just emptying some of the soil off of the top so that I can lay the bulbs down and then cover them with the soil afterwards. Moving on to the second bed now, starting with the tulips here in the centre, a mixture of the yellow and the chocolate coloured Uncle Tom's.
These are around the outside, I can find popcorn. Got those blue spikes. I'm going to put a few of those in between as well. Passed over the top.
Now I've moved on to the beds out of the front of the polytunnel. Over here I'm planting some purple sensation alliums, lots of different tulips, and some smaller alliums as well. Some poker something or other, I can't remember the name now. But as you can see, I'm just basically chucking loads and loads of bulbs in. I didn't even count how many bulbs that was, but it was certainly a lot, wasn't it? I'm going to put a few of the pansies in the gaps around these other bedding plants for now, and those beds should be done now until next year.
Just finish it off nicely. Obviously, providing they come back to life enough, because they don't look particularly happy. The other tray is better than these.
finished view. I'm looking forward to walking out of this door and seeing lots of colour in those flower beds. Quite pleased with those. And obviously, I'm going to look forward to those giving me some colour as well. Can't stop standing here and sort of squinting and almost trying to envisage what it's going to look like next year. So excited. It's too wet to drive the normal way into here to bring me some more soil, so he's having to come this back way and I'll have longer to barrow it. Oh, look at him booming it out as far as he dares. That'll save me a couple of strides. Thank you, husband. This is lovely stuff. It is more expensive than some of the other stuff we've seen, but I think it's gone up now, it's £112 for a big dumpy bag, but it is 1200 litres, and this is quality garden supplies. It's just so fine. This is vegetable topsoil. Better go and get the barrow again. Start shoveling. Take the spade and the shovel, I think. Oh yeah, I forgot that I'd made these planters double height. I didn't show you that, did I? Should we not get this one right? Ooh. Not too much. Oh, we definitely need a little bit more, don't we? Yeah, I think that'll do. Going to put the bulbs in these now. These are mainly getting tulips and daffodils. We've got this pink mix here. I've got these double-headed daffodils. And if I run out, these are mixed rainbow tulips. So we'll see how we get on. Trying not to get in your way too much. And I've just found another packet of these little alliums that are supposed to be tall ones. So I will put them across the back. As you're about to find out, there's still going to be a line of things across the back because I can't help myself. But I have to say, I can't remember which one of these packets is which, so that's probably a good thing.
think that's it now. I think I have planted all of the bulbs that I'm going to plant for spring next year on the plot, and that gives me some more bulbs to put elsewhere, probably around the front of the house instead. One last thing to do for all of these bulbs is give everywhere a bit of a water, settle them in. Just got the long wait until spring now to see what they do, haven't we? Hi, welcome back. It's the day after Storm Kieran. We got away with it quite luckily. I've seen quite a bit of footage online of how it affected people down south and further north than us, but across the middle of the Midlands we seem to have escaped the worst of it. We had a lot of rain. It was a bit windy, but nothing horrific. Storm Babette was far worse for us. I believe we've got another one, Storm Debbie I think it is, coming soon, so it's just never ending, isn't it? Absolutely never ending. We're more suffering with the effects of waterlogging in the ground than anything else. But I hope everybody's polytunnels and other structures survived the storm yesterday and the clean-up isn't too big for you all. I haven't bothered showing you what I've been doing here up until now. I thought you must be getting a bit sick of seeing me fill beds repeatedly. That seems to be all I do, isn't it? Fill vegetable beds with soil. But anyway, that is what I'm doing. These beds are destined to be sweet corn and asparagus next year. Going to trial it. Plenty of muck underneath here, which I've got from the muck store down there. Obviously that really is to be used next year, and this will have obviously therefore be well rotted in before I need to use the beds next year, but it's too wet to drive across to bring me some muck just to fill these, so I said I'd barrow it from out of there. I think I might put another half a barrow in that one. These are going to be my pumpkin and squash beds, which I've mentioned before. They are literally just full of muck with the tiniest little bit of soil on top at the moment, so they need quite a bit of soil on. And then I plan on having an archway here, quite a long archway, to grow Jack Be Little and Baby Boos over, and then I can have some squashes there. Probably have some squash in another bed as well. Got patty pans. I'm really excited to grow patty pans. I'll get some more soil. That's very satisfying to see all 4 beds completely finished now. I'll be ready to put those pumpkin beds to sleep for the winter very shortly. Gardening has had to stop for a moment because we have livestock that have gotten into next door's field. So here I am with the fencing bucket and I'm about to run up the road. Not kidding when I say run up the road, not kidding. I spared you from watching me limber over the gate. Got to find a very irate husband up here now.
I'll leave this video here now as I'm wandering across the field to meet Duncan. Thanks to each and every one of you for all of the likes, the comments, and for subscribing to my channel. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!
That's the damage they've done. Created themselves a little stile. How ingenious.